What is up, everybody? I'd like to welcome each and every one of you back to a new One Punch Man the Strongest LSSR review, where we're going to be looking at Speed Mask or AmaiV2, also known as the Speed Monster. If you know, you know. So let's have a look at our character, shall we? And let's just jump right into it. And should you pull him? What are the conditions for you to pull him? So in summary, if you don't want to watch the whole video, if you're competitive, pull him. If you're just pulling him for the sake of pulling him, I suggest you don't. Save your BT. If you're pulling him with the intention of using it in PvE or events, don't pull him. If you're only a highly competitive player or you want to maintain some level of competitive relevancy, you need him. So the benefits: DPS units can focus on damage now. So with Amai, you don't really need any more speed gears on your 2 DPS units. You should be putting both of them at the back with Amai, and that will basically solve all your speed problems. He provides strong utility for the team, so provides speed, shields, as well as heal. Very nice. Forces enemy to rethink investment. You gotta use your big brain to counter Amai if you don't have it. So you need to go through multiple layers of, should I just tank up my whole team? Should I try to outspeed his Amai with something else, maybe a Movement Rider on one of my DPS to take out his Amai? You gotta go through a lot of thinking and, you know, work on your brain and your IQ and just push through to figure out a way to counter Amai rather than just, oh, I'm just going to chuck all my speed gears on Amai, SSC it, done. Don't need to think anymore. Meta lifespan is considerably long, especially when you factor in that Sonic needs 5 stars for him to start speeding up. So 5 stars usually take about 2 months. So you get Sonic on January, if I'm not mistaken. So you'll only be able to use Sonic in your lineup for speed up purposes in March. That's effectively half a year without a speed up unit. So that's a big no-no for competitive players. Drawbacks. Requires considerable amount of SAC. Yes, you need to SAC a lot on his gears specifically. I'll link my preparation video in the comments. Do have a look at it. You can have an exact calculation of how much SACs you need. Must have 3 times speed on your buff gears. So if you don't have that, that's actually a little bit of a pain in the behind, because enemies who do will definitely outspeed you. And he's also a frequent target for snipe comps, as I said before. But from what I understand, as long as someone has an Amai, you're guaranteed to go later than him. So might as well you just tank it down, increase your HP of your team, and survive the onslaught in hopes of, you know, getting back at them. So now we're going to have a look through at AmaiV's abilities, so you guys can have a little bit of insight into how he functions, what his kit is able to do, and what you can expect from this character. So his passive, it grants tenacity from round 1 and it lasts up until it breaks, based on 30% of his max HP. This is for himself. Provides ultimate damage reduction 15% times 3 based on enemies outsped, stacking by 3, so you need to outspeed 3 enemies for it to reach max stacks. Follow up 70% chance at 4 star and below, and applies additional effects. So additional effects you can see from his basic attack later. So extreme passive, tenacity value maintains. Self ultimate reduction actually goes up by 3% per level, so it's 18 times 3 to a scaling amount of 54%, which is quite insane, to be honest. 54% ultimate damage reduction. Follow up 100% chance plus additional effects. So what are the additional effects that you're thinking about? So Amai's basic attack, on top of dealing 130% of his attack, it reduces the enemy max HP by 30%. That's insane. So that's why I say that if you want to run Genos Washed-Up Man, you're going to need to have your Washed-Up Man at 31% more HP than your Genos. So Amai only follows up on Washed-Up Man repeatedly, because the reduced enemy max HP only applies once. So if you slap an enemy 3 times, it's not going to minus 90%, it's only 30%. So that's how you can abuse this mechanic. So let's have a look at his passive at work. So as you can see, he follows up pretty normal, and as you can see, there's a gray health bar there. That's actually the 30% max HP reduction. So his basic attack is basically his passive, but just once, and his basic attack can trigger his passive. All Amai's abilities can trigger his passive. So we're gonna have a look at the ultimates. So quite visually attractive, to be honest, his ultimate, I'm not going to lie. So heal 100% of his attack, doesn't have any cost for this ability. Increase speed by 10% for himself. Allies within a row have their speed altered to 90% of AmaiV's. So I want to use the term altered rather than given, because their speed will not be 500 plus AmaiV's. Let's say if AmaiV have 1k speed 900, it won't be like that. It will just be changed to 90% of AmaiV's speed. Next, his Ultra Ultimate heal 150% of his attack stat, also no cost. Increase speed of self by 10% and allies roll speed altered by 95% of AmaiV's. So let's have a look at the alt animation effects. So really nice, to be honest. I really like this ultimate. Tell me, got the fans waving the light sticks and all that. Okay, pretty good ultimate. So let's see the Ultra Ultimate. Ooh, got fireworks even. Wow. So the difference between the regular ultimate and the Ultra Ultimate is just fireworks, and also the additional stats, of course. So I hope you guys got the gist of AmaiMAS, and I hope that this brings you a little bit of thought on whether you should actually get Amai or not. Genuinely, if you guys are still struggling with the decision, of course, jump into my comment section, ask away. I will never turn down a person who's asking a reasonable question. As always, stay home, stay safe. Do make sure that you drink a lot of water. Make sure that you take care of yourself. Ensure you are in the best possible condition when going out. Wear your mask, maintain social distancing, get vaccinated. Land scarce. Peace.